Hello everybody. Just trying to get everything set up right now, real quick like. Okay. Let's see here. I think everything's, yep. Let me make sure the camera's up. Turn on camera. Alright, should be coming on. Let's throw this right here for now. Alright. Cool, camera's on. This week we are playing, this is week 5, still 0-4, but we're playing a 1-3 Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks are playing there. That might be a little tough. Still have the best running defense in the league. Everything else is trash. Probably our next best thing would be our offensive points per game. 25th in the league. Not very good. But we're going up against a team that's somewhat putting up similar rings, at least in terms of offensive points and defensive points. So they can't stop the run. That's good. We might be able to get some yards. They're not very good at preventing points. They're 28th in the league, so that's also good. And then there's the standings right now. This is crazy. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams that have yet to get a win so far in week 5, and 2 undefeated teams. Undefeated teams being the Rams and the Eagles, but winless teams: Cardinals, Bears, myself with the Giants, the Buccaneers, and the Saints. It's kind of crazy actually. The NFC South is probably the weakest right now. The weakest division. Let's see some current stat holders, leaders. Stafford leading in passing yards. Van Ginkel with sacks. As we got multiple players with 3 interceptions. Saquon, no surprise, leading in rushing yards. Downs with 438 receiving yards leading, and then Cooper leading in tackles. So all right, so that should got a couple goals here. Let's get into the game. I will say my left end, Kayvon Thibodeau, will not be playing. I guess he got hurt in practice, quad strain. So we'll see how that goes. And also, I made a change at quarterback for good. Going to be using Tommy DeVito, benching Drew Lock. My primary reason for even doing that is just because Tommy DeVito actually moves around whenever I'm not, or when I should say when I'm player locked on someone. Tommy DeVito will actually move around and try and scramble and make a play. Drew Lock doesn't. He just sits there, stands there, gets sacked. So we'll see what that does. Regardless, I need a quarterback. 66 or 67 overall quarterback is going to be tough to win games. So we'll do our best. But here we go. Let's go. Coach mode action.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign.
1 touchdown, 3 interceptions.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. They haven't won a game yet. So
let's start with the run. Let's see if we can get something rolling.
To them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
They'll run here with a rookie, and not a whole lot of room to operate there.
3 yards.
Run, he gets maybe 3. When you talk about this Seahawk defense,
let's see. Halfback toss, fake reverse.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor.
Now I want this branch return right here. I guess we ran it, and need to get some yards. Get DeVito rolling early. There we go. Robinson. I did see in the transactions that I guess we recently re-signed. Man, 3rd and inches. I kind of want to do a fullback dive. Let's do it. Let's just do the fullback dive. We re-signed Darius Slayton, so there we go. Wow. 13 yards.
And down to the 47. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
See, I want to move this camera.
To the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella.
There we go.
Let him get forward for a first down.
All right. Good run. Damn good run. I will take that.
Tracy going to get it on first down.
Okay. 2 yards.
2nd and 8 coming up. The Giants at a disappointing 0-4 for the
Um,
first month of the year. They come into this with no
4 calls, 20-yard average. Yeah, we're gonna try that. We're gonna try that for sure.
Let me tell you, when you go a month partner in this league without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
Oh, dang, dropped it. What was the flag? Roughing? Roughing? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Obviously, we'll accept it.
Roughing the passer call is accepted, and this officiating crew not making very many friends.
Red scissors. Let's go.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accused the officials of kind of playing to the home team, but not in this case. They're just trying to administer the game the way it's supposed to be. That drew the flag.
To the air is DeVito.
Oh, DeVito.
Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Oh.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass. So that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
That is not. Man, I thought that was going to be a good throw, but.
He went into it. He saw the numbers he saw. He watched them on tape.
Goodness.
I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day.
We'll see.
Well
see what happens.
But early in this one, advantage defense.
See if we can get the defense rolling.
Seahawks set to go on offense here, and it is the Pro Bowler Geno Smith at quarterback, Charles, in his 12th NFL season.
Well, the silver lining from last
hopefully we can keep this guy contained.
Kept the ball clean and led them to the end zone several
times. Wide open. Wow. What in the world? Didn't even tackle him? Wow. Smith and Jigba.
41 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now.
That's ridiculous.
At the 35-yard line. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that is not a good start to the defense. Man, had a good drive going on. What in the world?
And an excellent job of finding the opening.
Good drive going on the offense till DeVito decided to throw an interception. Oh man, Dexter Lawrence is right there. Oh, here we go.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
No, we're not. We're going to get right back to it. No breaks.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
Okay, there we go.
And they'll get him down right around
2 yards. And four rushes for 20 yards. Bruised ribs. I don't care. Get back in there. Oh yeah, dime blitz right here. We'll run a dime blitz.
Search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw is Smith.
Oh.
Work in the middle of the field.
Metcalf wide open.
And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not. And he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Oh, there we go.
Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
Oh, stopped him? There we go. Good stop.
Gotta give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play.
On the 1 yard line, I'm not gonna not bring at least 5. Close up the line. There we go, Brian Burns. Goal line stop. Goal line stop.
One word comes to mind to me after that last play, and that's alert. That defense took a chance guessing the snap count, and they were so right. Got great push up front, and that forces fourth and goal.
All right. Let's see. Please do not hit the kicker.
Fourth down, it's Jason Myers from the left hash. A chip shot here. Myers' kick is good.
Cool.
So a long drive.
That's fine.
Inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Good move, good run.
Get out across the 35 to the 36. So the Giants getting the football back
there we
here
go.
For their second drive. Their second drive with the ball game charge.
Oh, yeah, we can't turn this down. They have one call over 62 yards and try and turn that down.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field. Put together
All right. I mean, that wasn't 62 yards, but I'll take the 5.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
You catch it? Oh.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Yeah, good catch.
A 5-yard pass on first down and another 5-yard connection there.
Good catch indeed.
The numbers a week ago for Johnson. 6 catches, 66 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
In motion, Slayton. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
Oh, there we go.
Across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Throwing now, DeVito. He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
You got the first?
Down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure
DeVito.
now you go over the top.
What a throw. There we go.
Get some of those big shots downfield.
They got 29 yards that time.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays.
What a throw.
As they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. DeVito going to look to throw it. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach.
That's why I hate the player lock thing. I wish Coach Moto was much better than what it is.
And it results in an incomplete pass.
Here's 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Now it's DeVito. He gets this one to Johnson.
4 yards.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Completion was
Let's
given
see.
up, that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's
Cheat
caught,
will
and you
post.
don't give up much run after
Cheat
the
will
catch.
post probably my best option.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's DeVito.
Oh,
Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now
man.
4th down.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on?
Probably should have picked a different play because or I shouldn't have stayed on DeVito. He might have ran that actually.
The right hash here should be an easy one. Gano's kick is good.
There we go.
And that will tie us at 3-3. So
Or at least tie it. I'll take that.
there, but ultimately,
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
and they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them,
Wow.
that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board.
Wow.
It's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now it's Smith off the boot.
Oh, my safety is all over him.
Also concludes quarter number 1. 3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports.
Okay.
2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith.
Come on, contain him, contain him, contain him.
And he can't
There we go.
find the receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a sack. and a
Sack?
loss
Oh
of
yeah,
3,
from
but
the
more
rook.
importantly, it brings up 4th down.
From the rook.
The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. But back deep for the Giants is Dory Jackson. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And New York set to take the field. And last time
we
they
gotta
got
get
3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And
You
when you go
need
to the
neighbors to get
sideline
the ball
after a chip shot
somewhere.
field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
I have no idea what's going on back there.
And a short pickup to
3
about
yards.
the 25. And
Who's
hold
hurt?
on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player
Theo
who was
Johnson.
shaken up.
Nah, I don't want
The
that. I
medical
don't want.
staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 2nd and 7. To throw, it's DeVito.
Oh, there we go.
Completes it to Robinson. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. That time they hit him out.
Oh yeah, we're keeping you.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
To throw is DeVito.
Ooh, that was scary.
Right side, Johnson. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond.
Who's hurt? Tracy.
Now we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
Oh, dang it.
Obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he caught that. Wow.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch
Abdominal tear. All right.
And everyone wants a dynamic receiver on the outside, and he may take it to a new level.
1st and 10.
Slot fade, one of his favorite routes when he played at LSU. And head coach Brian Daboll, he loves the competitiveness that Neighbors brings to the table.
Back to throw again.
Wow, that was not a good decision.
Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, there we go. Good dump off.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I kind of want to try this jailbreak screen over here. But maybe not on a 3rd and 10. We'll do drive wheel.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Gosh dang it.
Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll start with
that was not good.
Position at the 41-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame.
Man, that's why I really can't stand the coach mode stuff sometimes. Cause I feel like DeVito would have at least moved around and attempted to not just get sacked like that or he fumbled.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
Oh, man, we almost got back there.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Smith now to throw.
Oh, dang. Likely. That's likely. Yeah, Isaiah Likely.
His first touchdown on the year.
I wonder how they picked up Likely. Because it's on the Ravens.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 10-3.
Right? I think he's on the Ravens.
So all we need to 3 plays on that drive. And finishing that drive off was the touchdown grab by Isaiah Likely.
Oh, that was a good return.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The New York set to take the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones.
Oh, there you go, Singletary.
Balls go through goalposts.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
We got this RPO.
Singletary again.
Oh, they just gave it Singletary.
Space tough to come by there.
Didn't get anything out of it.
37.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this team, has got to be priority 1.
The tight end in motion right. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Who is that to?
They're going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th
I have no idea who that was to.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. They've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. And Seattle now ready to march
grabbed another water.
field. This drive.
I'm going to pause this for a second. All right, we're back.
Probably with a pair of motivated
Had to
groups.
get a little snack and some water.
Touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive.
Oh, man.
And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up. And
Run defense is usually better than this.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Yeah, this wasn't a big play.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Shrugs the tackle. Nice. He's tackled a yard short of Walker. Gain of 9 on first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 1. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Action. It's Smith. Going for Metcalf.
Come on.
On the deep ball.
Oh, he brought it in.
Complete on the deep
Oh.
ball.
Nice, he dropped it.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The Seahawks on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Throwing is Smith.
Dang it.
That is caught. And he's able to get
Where am I end up too?
to midfield across the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it, and were able to keep the drive moving.
Oh. Oh, wow. Metcalf.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
And 2-minute warning.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No
Dang it.
doubt.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's
That boy
made
just
at the
keeps getting
Giants'
open.
32-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Smith.
Oh, wide open right there.
He's got a man.
Peoples Jones.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
It does stand. All right.
Smith.
Oh, good D.
It's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made.
That was about to be a pick.
Game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Smith throwing again. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Geno Smith.
Dang it.
His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Wow.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 17-3. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he's up across the 25 and down
That's
to
not
the
good.
28. Here's the
Not a
Giant
good run.
offense now as they get ready to take over here.
All right, DeVito.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
To the air is DeVito.
Oh, DeVito, that's crazy. You're crazy.
That football is knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
2nd and 10. Throwing now, DeVito.
Oh, my goodness.
And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
just run it to waste some clock, because
on the counter, this is Singletary. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fielded at the 43. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive.
And they got plenty of time to score, too.
On the short side of the field. To throw is Smith.
Short one there, caught by Likely.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Geno now to throw.
Oh.
Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick
You guys
up
want to
there.
call
It's a
timeout?
first down.
Take a field goal.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try
Please
to
don't
get
hit
3
him.
before halftime. He made his first attempt. This
The
from
computer has
45. Myers'
Okay.
kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and then bring the football out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
This one is Slayton over the middle. He's brought down at the 34.
We'll take a chance on one more play.
Of 4. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Why not, right?
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play.
Oh.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
What can you do?
So we are at halftime here in
Halftime, I think we kick.
Here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Maybe we should. Other than one run. Excuse me. We gotta stop the inside
Welcome
run,
back.
man.
Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Seahawk offense to begin this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now a 2nd and 10.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll fake it.
Ooh.
Now Smith out to his left. And he's going to
Sack.
lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
Multiple
Nice.
players getting home for the 1 1-yard sack. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. You have to be athletic to try.
Well, this is
come on.
It's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the
What in the world, Robinson?
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know why you ain't running outside.
Gain on the play there in the second half. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice.
Perfect.
They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And
We'll
brought
learn it
down,
again.
but
Why
not
not?
before reaching the 45-yard line. Now it's DeVito. Flushed out. And he can't
That's why
find
not.
anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Singletary here.
Oh, good
running out
run.
of the gun. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
It's a good run.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent
3rd and
yardage.
13. Jesus.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's DeVito.
Get upfield.
And the catch made by Johnson. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
It's terrible.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Geno Smith headed back out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been getting his guys the lead. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 51 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
And if that run looks familiar to you by Walker, it should. You saw it at Wake Forest, at Michigan State, and in the NFL here with Seattle. A nice start to his career, totaling a little over 2,400 yards from scrimmage and 18 touchdowns in his first 2 seasons.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. Straight ahead, Walker.
Dang it.
And some room to run. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Again, it's Walker. And nothing much
There
materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes.
Good stop, Lawrence.
Stack things up and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. From the 50, it's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Oh, my goodness.
Inside the 10. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Seahawks have opened the lead up to 30.
Man, just talk about a blowout.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Well, he ran right to him.
25, just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Giants going to take over again on offense. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out,
1 yard.
Punted away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down,
there you go.
and relax a little bit after they
Oh, is that face mask?
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Holding.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And
Oh,
more
my
and more
goodness.
what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. A give up the middle to Singletary. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter
I want
if
to
they
try
throw
this.
it or
Why
if
does
they're
it
trying to run
screen?
it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them
I'm
in
not
this
sure what
game.
it
I
will
like
do.
that. MVU. Well done.
In motion, Slayton. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh.
That's complete to Slayton.
That
And this
works.
will not get
Doesn't
close
get
to the
much, but
first
it
down
works.
marker as he's brought down at the 26. So the complete. Just 3.
Cool.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And they will take over 1st and 10. The ball now going back over the Seattle offense. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone. Marched
Go,
it
good
down the
tackle.
field, and a lot of that was
Good tackle.
game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
There we go.
He'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
A shotgun snap for Smith. Going for Metcalf.
Pick that, please. Oh.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
With it is Jackson. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The New York set to take the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore.
5 yards.
He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Now 2nd and 5. Here's DeVito.
This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson.
Okay.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play.
DeVito going to look to throw it. Robinson hauling it in outright.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Over this game, well
Muscle cramps, yeah, you're staying in, buddy.
Seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline. Because he certainly wants
we're
to
going to do this halfback option.
Started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where
I'm
it
going
is.
to go hot route, R1, pass block.
To throw is DeVito.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a
Empty
few inches
vertical.
left.
That's a little scary, but we'll see what they do.
They'll look to throw again.
What did he hit? No one.
Drops it incomplete. And their
Drops
struggles
it.
continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No
30
points
inches, and
allowed
we're
since the
gonna
break, and you can add another incompletion to the total
try a
number
toss.
that they forced in this runaway contest.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary.
Oh, yeah, that works.
And running with power here. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off
Oh.
action. Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Oh, my goodness.
By Ernest Jones. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed
I don't know
in
what the heck
position,
that was.
Charles. And picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
We're on a drive right there.
So that'll bring up second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
78 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. Walker now on 1st and 10.
Come on.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll try the air now with Smith. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On the counter, it's Walker. And
good tackle.
There at all. Maybe a yard into the 43.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. And Walker once more.
Ooh, there we go.
Nothing out of that one. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Good stop.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. On the return, Jackson. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the
Calm
punt.
down,
and the
DeVito.
Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse.
That was
as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. Oh, he
not good.
dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it, turn upfield, and pick up the 1st down.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
oh,
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Let's take it at around the 40. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now Gino.
What the fuck was that?
He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
I don't even know what happened on that one.
On the field now as they will send this one away.
What in the world was that?
Makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
You dropped that?
It was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this pass caught by Gray. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Trey Brown. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right
I don't
there to
even
get
know
what
what
appears
to
to be
do
one more
about
for the
that.
road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Coach mode is the
They've called his
worst.
number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Blew out.
But Charles, a lot of happy
Blown
faces heading into
out.
the tunnel as this one ends.
41 to 3.
So not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
Crazy.
I have no idea that the top speed, all those high-end sports cars, what's the top gear you can get into?
Let's run through the stats real quick.
They certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Seahawks,
347 and 4 touchdowns. Dang, Geno Smith.
And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come
Kenneth
to
Walker.
town. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the
Same
calendar
put up
changed
numbers.
October didn't help as they dropped to 0-5 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next
3.8
week.
average. He ran it a lot. 27 attempts. Wow. Metcalf. Oh my goodness. 218 yards. 3 touchdowns. That's wild. Ain't nothing I can do about that, really. DeVito, 3 interceptions. 37.6 rating. My Atlanta. Rushing 7 attempts, 30 yards for Singletary. Man, I think I'm gonna put Drew Lock back in. Maybe he is a little better. Robinson and Johnson, both 7 receptions. Robinson, 66 yards. Where's Neighbors? 2 for 39. Bobby O led in tackles. The Rook, Chapman, Jackson Burns, no picks. 1 for 1 on a kick. Those are only points. That's pretty much it. Well, change is coming. I'm going to put Drew Lock back in, I guess, because I don't know what else to do. Other than that, we'll just see what happens. Play out the year.